All right, guys. So, in a vote of 56 to 44, the Senate voted to move forward with the Senate impeachment trial of President Donald Trump. Now, the Republicans that voted along with the Democrats on this are of no surprise, right? You have Pat Toomey, Lisa Murkowski, Mitt Romney, Ben Sasse, Susan Collins, and Bill Cassidy. Okay, those are the people that went along with the Democrat charade. And guys, I'm gonna tell you straight up about this impeachment. I honestly really just don't care, right? I thought I cared beforehand going up into this, but then once the whole thing kind of started, I was just like, this is a circus, right? This is nothing but a show. This is our politicians wasting taxpayer dollars and time, precious time that they should be using on a stimulus package, really, but they're wasting time with a show, right? And what also made me feel this way is the fact that I'm seeing on CNN, like, they have graphics, right? Like fancy graphics of like Trump impeachment trial, right? MSNBC has the same thing. I'm like, the media is turning this into a circus, right? They're turning this into some type of main event, right? That is like the presidential election or like American Idol or something like that. And I'm like, yeah, this is all for show. This is a joke. Because the only thing that's going to happen with this impeachment trial, guys, is that they're going to go over the same exact arguments that we've heard for the last month, right? These guys already have their minds made up. There is nothing that's going to be presented here from either side that's going to change anybody's mind, right? Because this whole thing is going to come down to what was said in a speech by Trump on January 6th and whether or not people choose to ignore or accept the line in the speech that literally says, march to the Capitol peacefully to make your voices heard, peacefully and patriotically. That's in the speech. What it comes down to is whether or not you accept that part of the speech, right? Whether or not that part of the speech overrides all the metaphors that were used in the speech by Trump to basically say, hey, we need to make our voices heard. All the metaphors that the Democrats are trying to say are incitement of violence. Whether or not you believe that one line overrides all of that. That's what it's going to come down to. That's the simple, no BS explanation for this. Okay? And some of these senators might be thinking about, oh, everything that Trump did, up until that, right, with all the election stuff, they might be mad about that too. That could also be a part of it, right? But I really do believe 95% of these guys have their mind made up. I believe the outcome of the Senate trial is already determined, okay? I do not believe they're going to convict President Trump of whatever they're trying to convict him of, incitement of violence or inciting a riot or whatever, right? I don't even understand truly what they're really trying him for, right? Like, that's how ridiculous this is. But what I'm really concerned about is the precedent that the Democrats are trying to set here, right? Just remember a week ago, guys, last week, they literally removed a minority member of Congress from a committee, right? Unilaterally. Okay, that is an overreach of power. Now they're trying to put a former sitting president on trial when he's not even in office and bar him from ever running for office again. Again, what type of precedent does this set? That is what I am truly worried about. The Democrats must be confident. They must be cocky, right? About 2022, about 2024, about the next 10, 15 years. They must be very cocky. Because I'm sitting here thinking, when the Republicans take back control of the House and the Senate, what's stopping them from impeaching former President Obama, for example, who, if you guys didn't know, he had an American citizen killed in Yemen without a trial, right? Without a trial. Didn't put him on, didn't give him the opportunity to even defend himself before ordering a drone strike on a teenager, American teenager. Okay? Can the Republicans try President Obama for that? I mean, why not? Right? Like, why not? I mean, he directly ordered that strike. I mean, that's a more legitimate case, in my opinion, than what they got against President Trump, which, again, the case they're trying to use against President Trump is that his words, you know, his metaphors that he used caused what happened to happen at the Capitol. That's what they're trying to use. But I know for a fact that President Obama said, hey, we want to take this guy out, right? And they did. He ordered that. It's documented. So, again, the precedent that this sets, I think it's just very, very, very scary and risky politically, because, you know, the pendulum always swings back the other way. And I can only imagine if the GOP can actually get it together right now. I don't believe there's a good chance they actually will be able to, maybe pending what happens with this trial, who knows. But if they can actually get it together and win back the House and the Senate, the Democrats could be in for a rude awakening. And we all know at that time when the Republicans start to get their revenge, we already know the Democrats going to be crying foul. They're going to be boohoo crying, whining. Oh my God, why are you doing this? You just trying to get back at us. This is ridiculous. We can't stand this. This is unconstitutional. They're going to go with all that. They're going to go with all that. So, I mean, guys, honestly, again, I don't even care, right? Like, I don't even care about the trial. Like, I don't even care about paying attention to the arguments. They're just going to replay footage. They're going to say the same things. They're going to regurgitate the same stuff we've been hearing. Most of these people's minds are made up. I don't believe they have 17 votes. They got 5 votes. They got these 5 to 6 votes that they got right now from Toomey, Murkowski, Romney, Ben Sasse, Collins, and Cassidy. That's their votes. Okay, that's the Republican votes they got. Because otherwise, why did more Republicans vote to move forward? If you was really considering convicting them, right? If you was like, okay, I'm really thinking about actually convicting Trump. There's actually some arguments here that may be able to change my mind. I think I'm gonna go ahead and vote to proceed, just so I can make sure I hear the arguments. They not even doing that, right? And what Rand Paul did a couple weeks ago also showed that the support is not really there. So, like I said, I mean, who knows? I could be wrong. Maybe they could pull a rabbit out of the hat. I hope they don't. But maybe they can pull a rabbit out of the hat, and they might just, you know, do an about face and decide that they're going to convict former President Trump and bar him from running for office. Maybe they could do that. Who knows? But from what I'm seeing right now, and the votes and all this other stuff, I honestly just don't understand why we're doing this. I don't understand all the money that's being wasted on this, all the time that's being wasted on this. And I really do think it's a shame. I really do. And honestly, I don't even think it's a politically savvy move from the Democrats. I really don't. Right? Like, why? I mean, if I was the Democrats, I'd be like, why not just keep Trump around? Let Trump continue to, you know, divide the Republican Party if that's what you believe he's doing. Right? Why not? Hey, I would chance it and see if they can rally back around. Why not? Can they not? The Democrats have been using that as ammo for the last 4 years. Why would you not keep using it? So I don't even know if it's the politically savvy thing to do from the Democrats. But who knows? I mean, it obviously the Democrats will find another target, right? That's why they went after MTG. So who knows, man? I'm just saying, I honestly don't care. So guys, you know, if I don't cover that much of the Senate trial, just know it's just because I don't care, right? Like, it's just one of the, I just want to hear what outcome is going to be, and then we can react and go from there. But as of right now, in terms of the arguments, in terms of the hoopla and the fuss, I don't even want to hear it. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.